All right, well, here we have a Dodge B200 1976 Tradesman. I've had it for a few years. I've driven it across country. It's got some vibrations at like 50 or 60 miles an hour. I'm just trying to go through the engine and make sure everything's okay, so I'm going to do a compression test. Mileage could be 117,000, could be 217,000, who knows. I'm going to start it up real quick. You want your engine to be warmed up before you do any compression tests, or fully warmed up. This engine runs a little on the cold side, so it's going to take a few minutes. I'll be back. The first thing you want to do is pull all your spark plugs and label them each time. Passenger 4. And then you're going to want to take off your air cover. And we're going to hold the throttle wide open, because you have to do this test at wide open throttle, or so they say. I did it without wide open throttle and it pretty much came out the same way. I have already done this a few times on here, so the fuel line is not under pressure, so I can just pop it off. But you're going to want to put a tray or something to catch the the gas. I usually put this under here. Some gas will come out of here, some will come out of here. Just let her drain somewhere safe. And let's see, you gotta remove this coil, the distributor coil to the distributor wire, and the red positive, so it doesn't spark everywhere while you're doing this, because gasoline would spark all around here. Is not good. And then we're going to remove all these and label them. Sorry about my camera skills. You're going to want to blow out, before you remove these, you're going to want to blow out any dust with an air compressor, something high, PSI, so you can just blast all that crud out of there, because you do not want any debris getting into your spark plug hole and into your cylinder. Alright, you got your spark plugs out, you got your fuel line unhooked. Some of you might have this hooked straight into your carb. I have an aftermarket carb, so I just have a hose running into there. Your throttle is open, your positive ignition coil terminal is unplugged. I unhook it from the distributor as well. And you thread in your fitting for your compression tester. Mine's a VVOR one. Seems to be working pretty well. I did all these tests. I did each one without oil in the hole. You do it without oil first and get your readings, and then you put a little drop of oil in each one, and it's supposed to change the reading. It didn't really change it in mine. Maybe I gained another 5 psi here and there. And I also did this test without the throttle wide open, because it got just as good airflow. Seemed fine. But here we go. I'll show you how it's done. with the fitting snug in the spark plug hole and the pressure gauge connected to that. I'm just going to set it up here, see if I can get it all in. Get it as far as you can. You want a nice full battery when you do this. It's about, was that 140, 135? And then release the pressure. Unhook it. Unscrew it. Do it to the next one. Pretty much all you need to know. You test each cylinder, make your way through, record all your measurements, then do it again with a little drop of oil in each cylinder, see if it changes, and that'll let you know the health of your engine. Mine, there shouldn't be, in my situation, in the manual it says it shouldn't have more than 15% of variation between the cylinders, and mine is between 140 and 150, so that's less than 15% variation. So this engine seems to be pretty healthy considering it's almost 50 years old. Yeah, so that's all you really need to know. Enjoy.